Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me for another week with Mirree's Dreamtime messages. The week is going to be starting the 22nd of September and running until the 28th. You'll just have to excuse me today as I'm not very well. I've got the flu, so last week it started raining out of nowhere, and so it kind of caught me off guard. And I got the flu, and so yeah, which is a bit frustrating. But I'm hoping to be better and back in full force in no time. And so I've just been spending time resting and getting better. As it's been a pretty wet springtime, and it's also been a wet winter as well, so just when you think it's warming up, and then all of a sudden the rain clouds come over and it starts raining, and so you can just never really tell what the weather is doing these days. It's crazy. And so yeah, but we're going to be starting a brand new week. And so the 22nd starts tomorrow, which is a new moon and new moon eclipse. And so it's going to be a good time to just spend some time in quiet contemplation or meditation during this time. And, help yourself to, make a new agreement with yourself where you can contribute to the success of your future and override anything that's been negative. Maybe any kind of negative agreements or negative patterns that have been playing out that you unknowingly knew about. And so the new moon will signify new beginnings, which will begin tomorrow on Monday. And so the day after that, we're going to be, the rest of the week is going to be a waxing crescent moon for the remaining days. And that cycle is a good cycle to amplify your statement, making it more powerful and bringing you more meaning, letting the universe know that you mean business. And so God is watching, and timing is everything. And so it's the main theme for tomorrow's new moon is intention. And so putting the intentions out there to get back what you're wanting to focus on during this time is a good way to amplify anything that you're wanting to come about. And so it's the perfect time for journaling as well. And this new phase will be will start on the 23rd of September, which is the day after the new moon. So the nature is going to be the key in all this. And so and using that little window of potentially charged light and energy in order to get your intentions across more clearly and more with more energy. And so the week is starting the 22nd and running until the 28th. And so last week we pulled out some pretty awesome cards with the ancestral owl finches. Was one of the first cards that we pulled out last week, and it was giving us some pretty powerful messages in letting us know about our inner knowing inside on a deep level, and how we can use that as our way to trust and know and navigate our life through our intentions and through our intuition, so that it can naturally guide us to the answers that we seek, because it makes us strong. And so that was a really great card to get last week, which was our first card. And the other card that we pulled out alongside of the ancestral owl finches was the black swan eye intuitive, letting us know that I give myself permission to trust in my inner guidance, which expands the wisdom of my soul. And so that was another good card to get, which was really focusing on our intuition, our inner knowing, and, you know, helping us to shine a spotlight on that in order that we can get some good messages coming our way in relation to anything that's not serving us during this time through our intuition. And, you know, because our intuition can be like a muscle, it's good to keep using it over and over again so that we can get better and better at using it and having it there in order to help us with our messages. And the other card that we drew this week was with I Am Happy card, Ancestral Sparrow, letting us know when I allow myself to recognize the negative people who are not serving my happiness, my natural flow and rhythm returns, I am peaceful again. And you could have had somebody that was going beyond your spiritual boundaries, or you know, they could be negatively impacting you. They could have been also attacking you, spiritually attacking you as well. And so these are all the things that you were needing to watch out about from last week to do with that card. And I had put a link down the bottom in the description box from the video from last week so that you could go right into this card and really you know, soak in the information that's there. And so I hope you had a chance to have a look at that one. But we're going to be starting a new week, and so we want to see what new animals are going to be guiding us this week through our journey through this week, so that we can get more of a perspective to do with our current trajectory of our journey this week, and so that we can see where we're headed. We can understand a bit more about what we can do to make things better and change if we need to steer the course as well. If you've got your card deck, then it comes in a little box, and you've got your 100-page booklet and your 36 glossy cards. And so let's have a look and see the animals that are going to be guiding us. So every week I pull out 3 cards in order to see which animals are going to be guiding us through during troubled times and uncertainty. And so every week I always cleanse the cards and myself before I do pull out any cards, and also just cleanse all the cards there and myself as well with the dried sage, which you can use dried sage or you can use eucalyptus leaves. And so, you know, my voice is still a bit croaky because I only got the flu a couple of days ago. And so, mind you, I never get sick. So I think this was the second time I got sick this year, and so let's hope that, you know, it doesn't last very long. It leaves me pretty soon, suddenly. And so let's have a look and see the 3 animals actually, because we usually pull out 3 animals, 2 animals which are our guidance for the week, and then the last one which is our solution card. And so we've been only doing this these past few months, but I've always been, I think since 2017, I've been drawing 2 cards out every week. And my name is Mirree, by the way. I'm the artist behind all the artworks that you see online and on my social media pages. And I appreciate everyone being here today, and thank you for your likes and subscribes and comments, as it really helps me to develop the information on my channel and to grow it even more. And the first card that we drew out this week is with Dragonfly. I am blissful, letting us know when I give myself time to recharge, I become calm and my energy flows naturally into bliss. And so, you know, this is a really nice card to get, the first card to get this week, which is really helping us to just come back down into a natural state of being in order to have a more blissful energy. And if we have a look at the guidebook, it gives us a lot more information to do with the dragonfly, which is dragonfly is card number 5, which you can find on page number 23. And it's giving us the message that when I slow myself down, I can begin to understand what kind of transformation I'm going through and what stage I'm currently at in my life. Allow the rush of the flight to take you into unknown territories within yourself, never ventured before, so that you can begin to understand and gather pieces of your hidden world. Trust in this gift, even though it may seem hurried and unfamiliar. You are going through a metamorphosis in order to capture more light into areas that were previously unknown to you until now. You are currently in a cycle of transformation. Slow down and embrace this time of change. It will soon pass, and when it does, you will be far stronger from the experience, ready to awaken to the new you. So just go with the flow right now, but remember to slow yourself down enough so that you can allow for the awakening to occur on a much deeper level, for the understanding to come. And so the action step this week, let go of doubts and trust in what comes next. And if you're feeling indecisive, slow down, relax and breathe. The answer will surely come about for you. And so you could be feeling on a negative, scattered, doubtful, indecisive, but you can always turn that around by being positive and having freedom, trusting your process and awakening to the new you. Okay, so that is the first card. Let's have a look and see the next card that's coming out for this week. Guiding us and showing us, you know, guiding us and showing us where we're needing to put our attention. And the next card that we pulled out is with our Rainbow Serpent. I am light. When I acknowledge and respect and nurture my creative energy, I develop my light to be the true reflection of the divine creator. And so if we have a look on page 31, the Rainbow Serpent card is number 9, and so we can find that on page 31. When faced with fear, this can cause you to feel uncertainty, which can result in a poor decision making and destructive energy in your life that has nowhere to go. Do not despair. It's time to channel the destructive energy into your creativity, which will enable you to see clearer the path ahead for you. And so the Rainbow Serpent gives you a lot when you are feeling this way, because it reminds you that your soul will be able to, your soul has more potential than you know by directing your energy into something such as drawing, painting, art, music, or yoga. Are you aware of the reflection your light and soul has onto others? This is the pure divine light and energy that the Creator has gifted to you and each and every one of us. And so it is up to you to discover the powers of this great divine light within you. So the action step this week is, what action can you take today in order to bring the light of the Rainbow Serpent and the creative energy out that is within you? Take some relaxation classes that relate to your creativity, such as coloring in, creative craft or art classes, or by getting in touch with your sexuality more. And so the negative could be fear, destruction, uncertainty, and the light is pure light, creativity and potential. And so that's a really wonderful card to get this week. And what's going to be most interesting is is to see which card is going to be our solution card for the week, that we'll be getting alongside those other two. We had so many epiphanies that happened last week to do with the cards that we drew out last week, so it's going to be really interesting to see which is our solution card for this week. Okay. I am loved, letting us know when I listen to the inner sounds and call of my soul, it naturally guides me to align myself to the high vibrations of love within nature. And so that's a really nice card to get, which is our solution card. And this card is number 18, and we can find this card on page 49. And so the blue wren has a distinct high-pitched call, and they use as their main communication. And it is through the sound of the call that our vibration is lifted when we take the time to venture outside in nature. And so when wrens are usually found in most places in a variety of dense and domestic gardens, so allow your heart to feel the vibration through the sounds and colors within nature. Love is the purest and highest vibration that heals, uplifting, and your soul. Allow nature to uplift you by seeking safe refuge as your heart listens to the sounds, calling you home to your very own personal and spiritual sanctuary. This resides deep within the heart that burns within you. Can you hear its call? And so the guidance is go to the sacred site or a special place within country that you feel spiritually connected to. There you will be given some guidance that will enable you to be brought back into a place inside where you feel at rest, peace, and at home. So the action step this week is go to a special place within nature where you can tune into that feeling of divine love. And so the negative, you could be feeling hatred, anger, or darkness, and so you can always turn that around by thinking of divine love, peace, and spiritual home. And so that's the card that we drew out as our solution card this week. It's letting us know to let go of any anger or hatred or fear that we may feel. It could be from something to do with the past that has made us feel which has made us feel unloved or made us feel less than important. And so, it's really important to spend some time this week in writing in your journal what those thoughts or feelings are and where they come from. That will really help you in releasing whatever this is. And with the other two cards that we pulled out as well, letting us know to slow down and so that we can come to a more blissful energy when we can slow down and our energy goes back to calm. And the other card that we drew out was with Rainbow Serpent, letting us know that it's important to channel our spirituality, our creative energy, to develop it to be the true creator of the Rainbow Serpent, the true reflection of the Rainbow Serpent. And so if you're feeling maybe agitated or maybe feeling like you have energy that you want to put into something, now's the time to do that. Through the message of the Rainbow Serpent. And the other card that we pulled out is with Blue Wren, I am loved, letting us know that you are loved, and that when you listen to the inner sounds and calls within nature, you can align yourself to the high vibrations of love within, and that helps you to feel loved and release anything that is not of love. And you can do that through journal writing, because the waxing crescent moon is all this week and the new moon is on Monday. I hope everybody has a wonderful week with these, and I'll see you again next week. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and comment, and I'll leave the link in the description box for the latest paintings that have just come out, the turtle and the kangaroo, and I look forward to seeing you all next week, and I wish you a wonderful week. Bye for now.